don't know about you, but I've always found the human body to be very fascinating. Because of this, I've decided that I would like to pursue a career as a gastroenterologist. A gastroenterologist have an extensive training in the treatment and diagnosis in the conditions that affect the esophagus, the small intestine, the large intestine, the stomach, and other biliary systems. Because of my interest in this, today I'm going to be sharing with you facts about the digestive system and body metabolism. So to start off with, digestion is the mechanical and chemical breakdown of food and is the absorption of nutrients. Metabolism is the production of ATP or energy. Organs of the digestive system. There are two main groups, and one of them is the alimentary canal and the other is the accessory digestive organs. Some general characteristics of the alimentary canal is that it is the muscular tube through the thoracic and abdominal pelvic cavity, and this is basically the long passageway for food that it travels, and it is about 8 meters long. Now, the organs of the digestive system is the mouth, the pharynx, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, and the anus. So to start off with, the oral cavity, or the mouth, it contains the lips, which are the projections of the anterior opening, the cheeks, your hard palate, which forms the anterior roof of your mouth, the soft palate, which forms the posterior roof of your mouth, the uvula, which is the fleshy projection on the hard palate, your vestibule, which is the space between your lips and your teeth and gums. Your oral cavity is the area that's contained by the teeth, and then there's your tongue, and you also have your tonsils, and there are palatine tonsils and lingual tonsils. Now, the main processes of the mouth is the mastification or the chewing of your food, and is the mixing masticated food with your saliva to start the process of digestion, and the initiation of swallowing, and it also allows for the sense of taste. After the mouth is the pharynx, and there is 3 parts of the pharynx. There's the nasopharynx, the oropharynx, and the laryngopharynx. And the function of these pharynxes serve as a passageway from the air in the food, and the food is propelled through the pharynx by the 2 muscle layers in the pharynx. And food movement is moved by alternating contractions of the muscle layers, which is called peristalsis. After the pharynx is the esophagus, and this esophagus runs from the pharynx to the stomach through the diaphragm, and it conducts the food by peristalsis. And this is the passageway for food only, because the respiratory system branches off after the pharynx. Next comes the stomach, and the stomach is located on the left side of the abdominal cavity, and this is where the food enters at the sphincter. The regions of the stomach are the cardiac region, the fundus, the body, and the pylorus. And the functions of the stomach is that it acts as a storage tank for food. It is the site of food breakdown, and it is the chemical breakdown of where the proteins start to begin. And it also delivers chyme, which is processed food, to the small intestine, which is the next part of the digestive system. And the small intestine is the body's major digestive organ, so it is very important to the system. It is the site of nutrient absorption into the blood. It is also suspended from the posterior abdominal wall. And there was 3 subdivisions of the small intestine. There is the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. Next, after the small intestine, is the large intestine, which is larger in diameter, but then it's also shorter than the small intestine, and it frames the internal abdomen. Now, functions of the large intestine is the absorption of water. It eliminates indigestible food from the body as feces, and it does actually not participate in the digestion of food. The accessory digestive organs are the salivary glands, the teeth, the pancreas, the liver, and the gallbladder. I think that all of these organs make up the digestive system are very fascinating, and they all work together as one, just so we can enjoy our favorite sandwich, and it can be broken down and used to give us all the energy that we need to go out through the day. Thank you.